Ever wondered what happens when you squeeze an entire star into something smaller than a pinhead? Welcome to the weirdest objects in space, black holes. They break physics, bend time, and might just be our ticket to time travel. Let's start with something wild. Imagine taking the Sun, which is over 1,000,000 times bigger than Earth, and squeezing it down to the size of a grain of sand. That's what happens when massive stars die. The star's own gravity becomes so strong that it crushes itself inward, creating a force so intense that nothing can escape, not even light itself. The point where the star collapses into is called the singularity, and it's surrounded by the event horizon, basically a point of no return. Cross that line, and you're not coming back. It's like nature's ultimate trash compactor, except instead of crushing cars, it's crushing space and time themselves. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Black holes were just a wild idea on paper before anyone actually found one. Back in 1915, Einstein was working on his theory of general relativity, basically figuring out how gravity bends space and time. He did some math and realized something crazy. If you packed enough stuff into a tiny space, the gravity would be so strong that light itself couldn't escape. At first, Einstein thought this was too bizarre to be real. He was like, nah, nature wouldn't do that. Plot twist, nature absolutely does that. It took decades before scientists found actual evidence of black holes, proving Einstein's mathematical prediction was spot on. Okay, here's where things get really weird. You've probably heard that nothing can travel faster than light. It's the universe's speed limit. But a black hole's gravity is so ridiculously strong that even light zooming along at 186,000 miles per second can't break free. Think of it like a cosmic game of tug-of-war. When you throw a ball up, Earth's gravity eventually pulls it back down. Now imagine gravity so powerful that even if you threw that ball at the speed of light, it would still come crashing back. That's what happens at the event horizon. The black hole's gravitational pull becomes stronger than light's ability to escape. Once anything crosses this boundary, it's trapped forever in what astronomers call nature's perfect prison. Ready for the weirdest way to die in space? If you fell into a black hole, you'd experience something astronomers actually call spaghettification. I know, it sounds like a made-up word, but it's real science. As you get closer to the black hole, its gravity gets so strong at your feet compared to your head that it starts stretching you out like a piece of cosmic spaghetti. Your feet would feel a way stronger pull than your head, and this difference in gravity would literally pull you apart, atom by atom. It's like the universe's most extreme taffy puller, except instead of making candy, it's turning astronauts into the world's longest noodle. And yes, this is exactly as unpleasant as it sounds. Time gets super weird around black holes, and I mean weird. Remember that movie Interstellar? They weren't just making stuff up. The closer you get to a black hole, the slower time moves compared to everywhere else. Let's say you're brave or crazy enough to orbit really close to a black hole. While you experience just 1 hour, your friends back on Earth might live through years or even decades. This isn't science fiction, it's Einstein's relativity in action. The black hole's intense gravity literally warps time itself, stretching it like a rubber band. Scientists call this time dilation, but I like to think of it as nature's ultimate time machine. Here's where black holes get even stranger. They might be cosmic shortcuts through space and time. Think of the universe as a piece of paper. Normally, to get from one point to another, you'd have to travel across the paper. But what if you could fold that paper and poke a hole through it? That's basically what a wormhole is. A tunnel through space-time that could connect two distant points in the universe. Black holes might be one end of these tunnels. The catch? While the math says wormholes are possible, they'd probably collapse instantly if anything tried to pass through them. Plus, the gravitational forces would be so intense you'd be turned into cosmic confetti before you even got close to the tunnel. Still, scientists haven't completely ruled them out as possible space-time shortcuts. Right at the heart of our Milky Way, about 26,000 light-years from Earth, lurks a beast that would make any sci-fi monster look like a cuddly kitten. Meet Sagittarius A, a supermassive black hole packing the mass of 4 million suns. But don't panic, it's not going to eat Earth. Think of it like a cosmic anchor, its powerful gravity keeping our entire galaxy spinning around it like a cosmic merry-go-round. We actually took its picture in 2022, which is pretty incredible when you think about it. I mean, how do you photograph something that eats light for breakfast? The image shows a glowing ring of hot gas and dust, swirling around the black hole like water circling a drain. Imagine having a power plant that could light up entire galaxies. That's exactly what super advanced aliens might build around black holes. Here's the cool part. Black holes spin super fast, dragging space itself along for the ride. This creates a kind of cosmic whirlpool of energy that we could theoretically tap into. It's called the Penrose process, and it's like nature's ultimate hydroelectric dam. By dropping matter into this spinning vortex just right, you could steal some of the black hole's rotational energy. The numbers are mind-boggling. A single medium-sized black hole could power our entire civilization for billions of years. When two black holes start getting cozy with each other, things get wild. They spiral around each other like cosmic dance partners, getting faster and faster as they get closer. In their final cosmic tango, they're whirling around at nearly the speed of light. When they finally merge, boom! The collision sends ripples through the fabric of space itself. These ripples, called gravitational waves, are so powerful they briefly pump out more energy than all the stars in the visible universe combined. We actually caught these space-time ripples on Earth in 2015, using super-sensitive lasers that can detect movements smaller than an atom. Want to visit the dinosaurs or check out what Earth looks like in 3000? Black holes might be our best shot at time travel. The massive gravity of a black hole doesn't just bend space, it twists time like a pretzel. If you flew a spaceship in a specific path around a rotating black hole, you could theoretically slingshot yourself into the past or future. It's called frame dragging, and it's like surfing on space-time itself. But before you start planning your time-traveling vacation, there's a catch. The forces involved would rip apart any spacecraft we can currently build. Plus, one wrong move and you'd end up as cosmic spaghetti. Maybe we'll stick to watching sci-fi movies for now. Thanks for joining me on this mind-bending journey through the weirdest objects in space. If you enjoyed getting your brain twisted by black holes, hit that like button and subscribe for more cosmic craziness. Share with your space-loving friends.